Leaders of Editors Council call on Prime Minister Tariq Rahman. Thank Prime Minister for not putting pressure on media. Government to establish independent commission to strengthen media by ensuring press freedom, says Information and Broadcasting Minister. "100% vaccination campaign to prevent measles infection completed," says Health Minister. Today, last day for advance train ticket sale on occasion of Eid al-Adha. Advance ticket sale for return journey begins on May 21st. US and Israel preparing for attacks in Iran again as peace talks between United States and Iran fails. And in Surat Test, Bangladesh leading with 156 runs against Pakistan at stumps on second day. Assalamu alaikum viewers, this is Upama Shah with you, welcoming you to the news at 10. You have just heard the headlines, now moving on to the details. Editors Council leaders called on Prime Minister Tariq Rahman. The meeting was held at the Public Administration Meeting Room of the Cabinet Division in the Bangladesh Secretariat this noon. Information Broadcasting Minister Zohiruddin Shopon, State Minister Yasir Khan Chowdhury, Prime Minister's Advisor Dr. Zahidur Rahman and Editors Council President and the New Age Editor Nurul Kobir, General Secretary and the Bonik Barta Editor Dewan Hanif Mahmud, the Daily Star Editor and Publisher Mahfuz Anam, the Financial Express Editor Shamsul Haq Zahid, Manob Jomin Editor Motiur Rahman Chowdhury, Prothom Alo Editor Motiur Rahman, Doinik Inkilab Editor A.M.M. Mahauddin, Suprabhat Bangladesh Editor Rusho Mahmud and Doinik Korotwa Editor Muzammil Haq were present at the meeting. Prime Minister's Press Secretary Saleh Shibli and Additional Press Secretary Atikur Rahman Rumon were also present at the meeting. The Prime Minister also joined a luncheon with the Editors Council leaders. Information Broadcasting Minister Zohiruddin Shopon has said the Editors Council thanked Prime Minister Tariq Rahman as there was no pressure on mass media during the tenure of BNP government. The Information Ministry will try its best to discharge its responsibilities as an important part of the government, he added. The minister said this while talking to journalists at the Secretariat this afternoon. Earlier, the minister took part in a meeting with Prime Minister Tariq Rahman and leaders of Editors Council. Regarding discussion in the meeting, member of the Editors Council and Daily Star editor Mahfuz Anam informed that cases filed against 284 journalists after August 5th. They have brought the matter to the attention of the Prime Minister. Mahfuz Anam also informed that the Prime Minister has assured to look into the issue. Besides, New Age Editor Nurul Kobir said that they have informed about non-democracy in media and agreed to build a democratic media. The Editors Council will remain involved with government as long as government behaves democratically, he noted. Qatar's Labour Minister Dr. Ali bin Samik Al Murri paid a courtesy call on Prime Minister Tariq Rahman. The Qatari minister met the Premier at the State Guest House Jamuna this evening. During the meeting, Prime Minister's Foreign Affairs Advisor Humayun Kabir and Qatar Foreign Ministry Ambassador Break Syed Al Samik were also present. The Namazi Janaza of former State Minister for Health Mizanur Rahman Sinha was held today at the South Plaza of the National Parliament. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman attended the Namazi Janaza. Speaker, BNP Secretary General, Deputy Speaker, Cabinet members, Chief Whip and Whips, lawmakers, officials and employees of the Parliament, Secretariat, political leaders, as well as family members and relatives of the deceased also attended the Janaza. After the prayers, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman paid tribute by placing wreath on the coffin of Mizanur Rahman Sinha. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir also paid tribute on behalf of the party. Tributes were also paid by the Speaker, Deputy Speaker, Chief Whip and Whips of the Parliament along with the Parliament Secretariat. Later, a special munajat was offered seeking eternal peace for the departed soul. Mizanur Rahman Sinha passed away early Saturday while undergoing treatment in Singapore.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. দিও না আমাদের সকলের জবানে ঈমানের সাথে জারি করে দিও তোমার ওই সেই মধুর কালিমা লা ইলাহা ইল্লাল্লাহ মুহাম্মাদুর রাসূলুল্লাহ.
Information and Broadcasting Minister Zohiruddin Shapon has said that the government may form a commission on media management through discussions with all stakeholders and on the basis of consensus. He made the remarks today after a courtesy meeting with the newly formed Television Editors Council at his office at the Secretariat. The minister said that although delayed, the formation of such an organization is a positive step. He added that the initiative would help accelerate the activities of the ministry. Members of the newly formed Television Editors Council said they do not want the culture of flattering that prevailed over the past 17 years. They said they are committed to responsible journalism where ensuring accountability will be the main priority. Health Minister Sardar Mohammad Shawkat Hussain said 100% vaccination program has been completed to prevent infection of measles. Even after that, if any children are left out, they will be found out and vaccinated, he added. The minister was speaking at a scientific seminar on measures to control the outbreak of measles and dengue at National Press Club in the capital today. Doctors Association of Bangladesh DAB organized the seminar, speaking at the program. The minister informed that distribution of 1 crore vitamin A capsule will begin soon. He expressed the hope that measles situation will come down to a level within next 10 days. Doctors Association of Bangladesh DAB President Professor Dr. Abul Kinan presided over the seminar. Parliament member Professor Dr. Abdus Salam, DAB Secretary General Zohirul Islam Shakil and noted physicians spoke among others. The positive impact of the government's rapid measles vaccination campaign has started to become visible. Measles infections have already begun in the 30 upazilas across 18 districts of the country identified as hotspots. In most upazilas, the number of daily infections has dropped below double digits. The Directorate General of Health Services said that measles infection among children have decreased significantly in the areas where special vaccination campaigns were initially conducted. Under the special campaign that began on April 5th, children aged 5 to 59 months were vaccinated, after which the number of new infections in high-risk areas declined significantly. According to the World Health Organization, vaccines generally take 2 to 3 weeks to show effectiveness. Analysis has shown that after the vaccination campaign began on April 5th, in the 30 upazilas identified as hotspots, the number of new infections has now almost disappeared. Particularly after April 17, the number of patients in those areas began to visibly decline. These results are clear evidence of the effectiveness of the vaccination campaign. The same trend is also observed in 5 city corporation areas. Today is the last day of advance train ticket sales for Eid al-Azha. Ticket sales for return journeys will begin on May 21st. Train services carrying homebound passengers will start on May 23rd. Within 1 hour of ticket sales for the western region beginning at 8 am, all 16,263 allocated tickets were sold out. The station manager said that he had received no complaints regarding the 5 days of advance ticket sales. This time, 66 pairs of trains, including 43 pairs of intercity trains, will operate in the railway's Eid fleet. In addition, there will be 3 cattle trains. The station manager said that 10 special trains will also operate on the occasion of Eid. A task force has already started working to prevent ticketless travel and black marketing. To avoid schedule disruptions, extra engines and coaches will be kept in reserve at Komlapur. Railway authorities said that if a passenger's ticket does not match their NID, that passenger will be considered a ticketless traveler. In such cases, fines will also be imposed. A discussion meeting titled Preservation of Sacrificial Animal Raw Hides, Duties of Islamic Scholars was held in the capital to raise public awareness about the preservation of raw hides of sacrificial animals ahead of the holy Eid al-Azha. The meeting was organized at the Islamic Foundation Auditorium in Dhaka with the aim of gathering opinions from Islamic scholars and stakeholders regarding necessary measures for proper preservation of sacrificial animal hides. Religious Affairs Minister Qazi Shah Mufazzal Hussain Kaikobad attended the event as the chief guest. The discussion was chaired by Islamic Foundation Director General Abdus Salam Khan, Religious Affairs Secretary Munshi Alauddin Al-Azad, senior officials of the Islamic Foundation and prominent Islamic scholars also addressed the meeting. The Religious Affairs Minister said madrasas and orphanages would be able to sell sacrificial animal hides collected during Eid al-Azha at government fixed races. French ambassador to Bangladesh, Jean-Marc Serre-Charlet, paid a courtesy call on Speaker of the Jatiyo Sangshad Hafizuddin Ahmed Bir Bikram at his office today. Speaker said Bangladesh and France share historic ties, noting that France recognized Bangladesh after the Liberation War and extended friendship to the newly independent country. He said France is Bangladesh's second largest trading partner among European Union countries. The speaker also said democracy was established in Bangladesh long ago and that the people of the country have always fought against authoritarianism. He alleged that the long rule of former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina had endangered democracy in the country. He further said the people of Bangladesh have repeatedly made supreme sacrifice to protect democracy. The speaker requested France's support for nominating Bangladesh's foreign minister for the post of president at the next session of the United Nations General Assembly. The envoy congratulated the speaker on his election to the post of Speaker of the Jatiyo Sangshad. Members of the French embassy delegation and senior officials of the Bangladesh Parliament Secretariat were present at the meeting. State Minister for Information and Broadcasting Yasir Khan Chowdhury directs Bangladesh Film Archive to create a separate archive section to preserve the events of Student People Uprising of 24. Joining the 48th founding anniversary of Bangladesh Film Archive in the capital, the state minister said that the separate archive section is essential so that the future generation and the external world can know about July movement. He also instructed to digitalize the Bangladesh Film Archive to keep intact the country's history and tradition. Speaking on the occasion, Prime Minister's Information and Broadcasting Advisor Dr. Zahidur Rahman has called for organizing meeting, seminar and campaign by integrating the film archive. Information and Broadcasting Secretary Mahbuba Farzana as well as senior officials of the ministry, filmmakers and artists attended the program. International Crimes Tribunal 2 sent former Vice-Chancellor of Begum Rokeya University in Rangpur, Professor Hasibur Rashid, in prison, who was sentenced to 10 years in prison in the case over the killing of Abu Said, the first martyr of the July mass movement. Earlier today, he was brought to the tribunal under the tight security from Mohammadpur police station in the capital. On April 9, the tribunal sentenced him to 10 years imprisonment in the Abu Said murder case. He is accused of incitement, provocation and negligence of duty in the killing of Abu Said. He had remained absconding since the beginning of the trial at the tribunal. Now, international news.